The Taylor Barnard career mode on the F2 career mode, rather, of F124 is back here at Silverstone as we're getting set for the feature race here for the British Grand Prix, which is Taylor Barnard's home race. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to throw a little spoiler warning right now, and this may contain spoilers. If you haven't seen the previous race, first of all, click the link in the top right, and I'll make sure to have the playlist down in the description. If you guys go on to enjoy this race, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It's going to be a long 15 laps around Silverstone. I bet the soft tires are not going to last long.
The formation lap gets underway for this, the Formula 2 race, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race.
Prama's run every fucking pole in this career mode, which is a bra. And I'm not making this, they're using the dead Prima strategy or what the hell ever. But we're going to get off these soft tires as fast as we can. We get on the hards, we're going to have the tire advantage. Because we've had to warm up our hards versus their hards, which they're probably going to come pit on lap 6. We're going to pit on lap 4, and we're going to take these hards to the end of the race. Of course, Silverstone being the shortest pit lane, or the longest pit lane, it's going to be fun. Hopefully we get off to a good start and beat Andrea Antonelli down into turn number 1. Lights out and away we go. That was a okay start. Now Paul Ron just stuck his nose there where it didn't belong. And he's already damaged my car. Not even a corner into the race. Now we're underway as we head down the Brooklands and then Lovefield and then Woodcote and then Copse coming up. Still keeping up with Andrea. Trying everything I can to keep up with Andrea as we head into the heading into Vale. Lap 1 in the books of 15. 47.8. I need to stay in Andrea Antonelli's DRS, because remember, DRS gets activated after the second lap, whereas in F1, it's already activated now.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Here we go, back into Brooklands and Lovefield. Hold on a second. Never mind. Don't know if somebody messaged me or not. Alright, let's go. I'm really pushing hard, trying to stay with Andrea Kimi. Antonelli's going to start pulling away. 44.5.
Keep this up. Well done.
And we got DRS enabled, as I'm going to have to stay flat out through Abbey. And Andrea Kimi Antonelli is in trouble, because remember, I get DRS on his ass.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Okay, let's go. Can't get around him through Luffield. I'm going to have to get him out of the... Need a good exit out of comps here. Get a good section through Maggots Beckett's Chapel. Come on. And I'm gonna get him.
Made it look so easy.
Oh, but Kimi Antonelli just came back. Now I gotta... Now he just made contact with our car. Now we got more damage than what we needed.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.4 seconds.
I think Kimi should have just backed off, because I was going to have the apex going into the Vale chicane. And apparently that was going to end in tears. And that hard tire is not going to be the best tire strategy-wise, as now we're leading our home race. And remember, we need to make sure he does not score any more points. Because right now, all of these are now going to be a must-win territory. Trying to get out of that 1 second DRS range. With damage to the car, that's really going to hurt us down these straightaways. Coming up to the Vale chicane. I'm pushing as hard as I can to get out of the DRS range. 45.524. I think the damage is really hurting the car. Because Antonelli could have just backed off and let me make the corner, but unfortunately, he didn't. Now he's gotten out of his DRS range. Starting to pull away. Bet you my soft tires are probably getting hot about now. So we're going to have 10 laps of racing to go in the Grand Prix once we come and make our mandatory pit stop. I just got to keep pulling away from Antonelli. We need to gain points on him, and it starts now. If we want to have any chances of winning the championship, it's got to start now. It's now or never in this career mode. Starting to pull away. Don't care if we don't win the championship. We just need to continue to build some confidence. As Paul Aron just got around Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and it's given us a fighting chance. Remember, we're trying to go for the sweep. We won the sprint race here yesterday. We're going for the sweep today.
Open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Have my teammate will come in next lap after me. That's why I want to build a nice gap so that way we can get this mandatory stop out of the way. And we are going to the end of the Grand Prix on the hards. Back into Brooklands and then Luffield. Remember, I got nobody in front of me to screw me over, so we'll be in good shape.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yellow flag. Something has happened behind us.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Bortoletto out of the race. If that triggers a safety car, that's really going to be good for us.
And it looks like the pit crew are out and ready to perform their magic on the car. They will be
Antonelli's coming in.
Pit time possible.
We're going to be right near half distance when we're pitting. Come on, good stop from the boys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay in front. Come on. Oh, no, no. We're going to lose time.
The team will be hoping they can get as fast as possible and not lose too much time from this stop.
I think we lost time. Somebody beat us.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty.
I think. Or no.
Cross onto the track.
All right. Okay, let's not take too much curb, please, and thank you. That would be a wonderful idea. Now we gotta drive away from Antonelli. But Antonelli's starting to gain on us, because remember, he caused the damage on our car. You get these hard tires up the temperature. Need to keep Antonelli behind us. We cannot ill afford to lose any more points out of him today. Make sure we do not lose any points. I believe we got held up a bit in the pits, but we stayed ahead of Antonelli as our teammates in.
Coming in for his stop now.
Can I hold on for dear life? Remember, Kimi Antonelli didn't score points in the sprint yesterday. I gotta keep the Italian behind me. Alright. Are we gonna overtake all these cars out of the pit lane? The answer is gonna be yes. Oh, Ollie Behrman's gonna come out. Can we clear him? We did. And Andrea Antonelli lost a lot of spots doing so. We've just cleared Ollie Behrman. Behrman's overcut his ass. That's really going to help us in terms of the championship. We needed something like this to happen. Oh, but Ollie Behrman wants to make sure we don't win this race and sweep. We're already past half distance, by the way. And with damage on the car, I'm probably going to be screwed. I need to make sure I don't give Behrman DRS, but I don't have a choice. Need to make sure I hold him off through Maggot's Package Chapel, but he's pushing hard. I gotta hold him off. I gotta force him to the outside. I'm gonna force you to the outside. Mayata's in third, our teammates in P4, and Andrea Antonelli, who led a good part of this race, got overtaken in the pit stop sequence. 46.6. Oh, I don't need a lift. Behrman's going to make sure we don't win this race, and I really don't want Prema to win. I got to get out of the DRS range. I've got to. Oh, but Behrman's there as we enter Brooklands and Luffield. We also need to make sure we don't get a track limit warning or a corner cut. Just got to keep it on the black stuff now. Oh, Behrman's coming. I gotta hold him off. But Behrman's gonna be too strong. And then I'm gonna be in trouble if I can't hold him off. I can't let Prema win this race. I'm trying everything. I'm pushing hard. But the AI is gonna find a way to screw me out of a win. In Silverstone, I'm gonna hold him up. We're gonna have 5 to go. Gotta make sure I don't get a warning. I don't need a track limit warning. I cannot ill afford a warning. Gotta hold off Behrman. I think the damage is really hurting us, but we're trying to pull away. But the problem is we're gonna be stuck in the DRS range. I don't have a choice. And like I said, I cannot allow Prema to win this race. Remember, I've already been screwed out of a win back in the F124 career mode. I cannot be screwed out of another win while leading the race. When our strategy worked to perfection. Because Lando should have been given a 10-second time penalty, but the FIA were too busy licking McLaren's ass. And then I showed him my displeasure at the next race, which I know the FIA wasn't happy about it, but I fucking told him that's what he fucking gets for screwing me out of a win at Imola, and that was in Imola, as I can't throw the block. If I throw the block, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna get turned. I have got to hold off Behrman. Behrman's been looking, coming out of Beckett's and Chapel. I cannot make one mistake. If I do, I'm going to lose this race. The home crowd's cheering me on. And Andrea Kimi Antonelli's dropping more spots. And remember, we overcut Behrman, and I think that's going to be the difference between us winning this race or us losing this race. And let's not forget, we also have the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, I should point out. Need to hold off Behrman. I do not need to make one mistake. Remember, I've had 2 warnings all weekend for track limits. Got off that corner good. Oh, here comes Behrman. I gotta force him to the outside. I gotta throw a block. Oh, but Behrman's there. Here comes Behrman trying to make sure we lose this race. We force him wide. I run wide. Mayata is up to second. I knew I had to get my elbows out to force that mistake. No, Behrman's not going to be happy about that, but I needed to defend my position. Like I said, I cannot ill afford Prema to win this race and make sure their gap at the constructors get bigger and bigger. It's almost like what happened in Swing Away Golf when I was facing elimination against Kelly and I was Ryan the golfer, and we were in a must-win situation. I recall when I played the and this was on the PS2 back in the day. I was like down by like 9, had to win. I think it was on the 10th or 11th hole. I had to win the rest of the holes to force not just a tiebreaker, or not only to force another hole, but to force a tiebreaker. And we ended up winning the tiebreaker when Kelly cracked the most. And that was the last time I had a comeback. Imagine us coming back from this deficit to win the Constructors and the Drivers' Championship. Wouldn't that be something? We're down to 3 to go in Silverstone. It'll be 2 to go next time by. I'm doing my absolute best. I could have had pole to end the streak of Prema starting on the front row, but y'all know how that went now, did we? Mayata is going to have to find a way. Yellow flag. Don't tell me it's Andrea Kimi Antonelli out of the race, because Franco Colapinto out of the race. Okay, I was about to get ready to say, don't tell me Antonelli's out of the race. Otherwise, this is going to throw the championship wide open. Block Mayata. 2 to go. Can I hang on for the victory? .45.9. If I didn't have the damage, I could have been pulling away. Instead, it's like almost like Lewis Hamilton Monaco all over again from 2019 at the Monaco Grand Prix, where I've had to hold off and defend like crazy. Big disappointment for the Argentinian Franco Colapinto, who's now out of the Grand Prix here in Silverstone. And where on earth has Andrea Kimi Antonelli gone? Because he's no longer in the top 5. If he's out of the points, oh boy, this is going to throw the F2 championship wide open. Okay, there he is. He's right behind, I think that was Aaron. He's like P6, so we're going to gain a lot of points on him in the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors, with, I believe, 7 more rounds to go, or 6 more rounds to go, I should say. I believe the next one we're going to is the Hungarian Grand Prix and then Spa before the summer break, and then it'll be the Netherlands, Monza, and I believe the finale in Abu Dhabi. So this is our last chance. And I'm mirror driving, trying to hold on. One more lap to go, ladies and gentlemen. Can I hang on for one more lap?
Final lap, final lap. Push.
3/10 off, or no, 1.3 seconds slower. But that's because I had damage, because fucking Iran should have took it easy on lap 1 of a 15-lap feature race. It's been a while since we've scored points. Mayata had troubles coming out of the corner down the Wellington Straight through Brooklyn's left field for the final time. Can we hang on in our home race, Taylor Barnard's home race, that is? That's my first warning for track limits. Doesn't matter if I get 2 more warnings. We're on the last lap of the race, so it really doesn't matter if I pick up a second warning. That's my first warning all race for track limits. Uh-oh. Nope. I'm not letting Mayata have a chance. I do not want to come into the pits. What a freaking race this has been. And we're going to sweep our home race and take points out of Kimi Antonelli's championship. Finally.
Oh, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing.
I'm glad that's over.
Well done, mate.
Zacho Sullivan, driver of the day.
The British driver will look up and see the checkered flag first. Taylor Barnard takes the win.
Well, they've won, and then they've won again. Back to back. Momentum really building for them at this stage of the season.
I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of the race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here.
This has
With
been
one car
a
to make it up
long
there, and
road
it's
to
great
glory.
see them make their way out onto the podium. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
And yeah. Oh, yeah, because I didn't get the fastest lap. I think, oh, yeah, Franco Colapinto had the fastest lap. Anyway, final results. We win our home race in exhausting fashion. And we really had the pace to win the race. Mayata is second, Behrman third, Aron, Josh Durkinson, O'Sullivan, Monty. Kimi Antonelli dropped all the way to P8, so he only scored 6 points out of the weekend. So we take a massive leap in that regards. Vashor and Hauger got the points, missed out on the points. Enzo Fittipaldi, Rafael Villagomez, Martins, Haja, Cordell, Maloney, Stanek, Colapinto, and Bortoletto, the only drivers who didn't see the checkered flag. Standings-wise, we take a bite out of Kimi Antonelli. It is now down to 56 points. My teammate still P9. Didn't gain a lot of points on Mayata. As far as that's concerned, team standings were only 107 points down, so it's really going to be impossible. But thank you for joining me, and we'll see you for the next race when Formula 2 returns.